Welcome, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. They will come and go. What does that mean? They will come and go. For me personally, it would mean that they will come and go many people within your life, friends, family members, those you love, those that you relied on or they relied on you. They will come and go. And that mental state you keep will decide on what you receive from the people that come and go within your life, and those that you keep, you have around you, your family, your children, significant other. And then everything around you, you'll constantly see people that will come and go. And best advice I can give to you is that whatever good that you got from anybody that has been throughout your life and has either helped you, uplift you, hold on to that. And always remember that, hey, I thought I was alone. Maybe I didn't think no one even noticed me or thought highly of me. But look, there is always someone out there that's willing to help, to uplift, and either be a friend, or if you're looking for a significant other, a companion, you're trying to find somebody, or even just build on relationships within. And what I mean relationships is within your family, friends, or whoever it may be, even with coworkers. They will come and go is something that came to me because we deal with so many things within our lifetime: life, death, losing of loved ones, and everything. And the sadness that we consume and feel from all this, the one thing I thought about is any sadness with anyone that leaves you. It could be have a good friendship and it just something, people grow apart, whatever it may be. Even relationships. Maybe someone got together, they were dating, didn't work out, they grew apart. But the one thing I wanted you to realize is whatever these things were, it depends on the state that you look at them, whether it will help you or not. This is a great time to come in with the definition of mental, of or relating to the mind, specifically to the total emotional and intellectual response of an individual to this external reality. So what you have here is what they're saying in that mental state, your mind specifically, and the emotional and intellectual response of the individual, which is yourself, to your external reality, everything that's going on around you. How do you respond to everything that goes around you? If you always let your emotions take over, this will cloud your judgment to the fullest, because you need to control the emotions. And lately, that's what I've been really trying to do: control them and understand that certain things happen. It's life, it's for a reason. And another thing is, how do you want to live the best life for you and all of those that come in and out within your life? All depends on you. And the mental state is a tricky one, because sometimes you can land in dark places, or of negative thoughts, or sometimes think, man, you have no other way out. But is it true? I've seen a lot of instances where I've known people or seen things that they thought there was no other way out, and then certain things happen, and it was detrimental to everyone, whoever was involved, the people, family, kids. It's something. And then when I started delving deeper into this mental state, I remember one time helping out and cleaning somebody that I knew that had a little cleaning business, and going from different doctors' offices, all type of offices, and what caught my eye, and when I was getting into this video, was it seemed to either was a psychologist's office. I didn't really, can't recollect too much. I was paying attention to the name, whatever. It was either psychologist, psychiatrist, either or. And when I was cleaning, getting the garbage, we clean up the office, regular things you do. When I looked up, I'm still in this field, but just, I'm helping someone out. That's what it's about, right? And plus, got me out of the house a little bit. And when I looked up and saw all those files, tons of files, I'm telling you, tons. If you ever go to a doctor's office, you never notice. A lot of things now are a little bit different, but prior in some places still do have actual file on the patient, and it's there. There's so many of them. And I looked and said, oh my gosh, this is, each one of these is a person, an actual person that's going through something within their life and searching for it. The point to the story is that your mental state is everything. No matter what you go through, make sure that you try all alternative methods of anything you can. And I understand there's, like I always say, there's always certain circumstances. Some things, yes, maybe you need some medicine or medication or to balance you. But I would really stress first, anything you go through, even if you're on some, see if you could cut back slowly. If you haven't, try other alternative methods, whatever it may be. There's tons of things out there. And you know, people usually say meditation, this, that. Look, you gotta look it up and see what works for you. What do you enjoy? What takes your mind away from whatever it is that causes you that pain and anguishment, whether it be fear, anxiety, whatever it may be. And always remember this: a lot of times when whatever you do within your life, compounding it with everything else, sometimes will be very destructive. It's like, for instance, let's say someone's on medication, and you have that medication, but then on top of it, you have these thoughts, and then, oh, you might drink, or you might smoke, or you might do this, you might do that. Now, I'm not saying no one's perfect, but think about this. What if you could cut that down just to 1/4% of what you do? I'm not saying fully or half or cold turkey. No, cut back slowly. And what if you start to feel a difference and start to say, wait a minute, I feel a little bit better. I feel a little bit more, not as cloggy or groggy within my thoughts of mine. You wouldn't believe. Try it. So back to the mental state. When I saw these patients' files, I was like, there's a lot of issues going on with people mentally. And I want to say to everyone out there, no matter what it is, please find an outlet. Find an outlet, whatever it may be, whether you speak even to yourself, your higher self, or someone else, or confide in someone, or if not, do whatever it is you like to do, like I said prior, to clear your mind, whether it be read a book, or listen to music, or go for a walk. Anything helps. Anything is better than nothing. I had somebody not too long ago, so we were talking about certain things, and they were saying, you know, I want to start exercising in a better shape, this and that. And I said, basically, what have you done and everything? They said, I just can't find it. And I said, look, just start walking around the park. Do like one lap, even half a lap, maybe once a week, twice a week. I said, if you once you start and you get into a rhythm of something, then you could kind of build on it. If you never start from the beginning, you'll never be able to build upon what? Nothing, because there's nothing there. Mental status, the mind. If you don't start to build within that mind and start things slowly, or stop, or whatever, or try to improve your life within any way, but with a hope and a dream, how's that going to be possible? It's great to hope and dream. Believe me, that's how you should start, but then to put into action that play. Remember, you controlling what we said in the description, how we read in the beginning, your emotional state and everything we said through there. You'll be able to make intellectual decisions and your mind not cloudy. Now imagine you're trying to balance your mental state, but with all that, your mind's other influences or habits. We all have habits. Let's be honest. You know, some may be good, some not so good. But the point I try to get to is try to minimize these habits and break them down, and slowly to the point where maybe certain things that you thought served you will not serve you no longer, and you'll feel better mentally, maybe healthy, everything, no matter what it may be. The state, the particular condition that someone or something is in a specific time. The particular condition, the condition in which you're in, someone or something is in a specific time, the time frame of which your mental state is in. All of this, you see it all coincides with each other. You break it down for the mental definition, the state definition, Then you have the title, which is your mental state. All goes hand in hand. Anything throughout your life, if you don't understand it, break it down. Break it down into smaller, whether it be a definition of a word, whatever it may be. In your life, break it down into smaller points so you specifically understand each detail, and then you can put all that back together. So I tell you this, your mind is precious. You are precious. And I'll always say this, and I'll continue to say, you're here for a reason. If you weren't, why would you be born? I myself have gone through many struggles, and even from childhood and youth, and dealing with everything you could imagine. A lot of people deal through childhood abuse, or either being hidden, or verbal abuse, or being bullied, and it goes on and on. And these things sometimes leave deep scars and wounds. Sometimes they will even make you bitter, angry, and say this will never happen again. Any circumstance within it. And one thing I will say is to move on throughout your life and have that best mental state is, I've said this in a lot of the prior videos, let certain things go because they might have been, as horrible they may be. And I know there's always certain circumstances, who knows why they might have happened, or maybe to teach you a lesson and teach you how to be the best either father or mother or whoever it may be, a good example for someone else to see. Well, thank you so much for listening to me. So that was your mental state.